Ishmael, he's such a friendly kid. Every day he gets out of school, I ask, Ismael, how was school? Oh, Mom, I met a new friend today. He's an adventurous kid. He always wants to try something new. That's Ismael.
Mom brought him in because at that Christmas celebration with family, her family member had noticed that his eye looked a little bit funny in the pictures.
I took the picture again, and that's when we noticed it went like a cloud and then back to normal.
We see moms that are concerned and things tend to be fine most of the time. And then when I was examining Ismael's eye, I really got that sinking feeling in my stomach that this time maybe it wasn't going to be okay. I left the room and I actually made a phone call to the ophthalmologist that works right here at CHOC, the Children's Hospital of Orange County, and they were able to get him in same day. So within 2 hours of my exam, he was actually in the ophthalmologist's office getting that more thorough exam of his eye. They were also concerned.
I remember going into a big conference room. That's when I got more worried because I see one doctor, another doctor, the helpers. And that's when they told to be brave because the results were not good. And they told me he had cancer on the eye. And just hearing the word cancer, it broke me.
He was preliminarily diagnosed with retinoblastoma, which is a tumor behind the eye. He was able to then be transferred to CHLA, or the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles, where they have a retinoblastoma program and expert. And at that point, he was able to get the more definitive care, which included chemotherapy, radiation, and a surgical removal of the tumor.
After the 6th time of chemotherapy, they did an MRI. The cancer was breaking down and it was spreading more. We had only 2 options: continue chemotherapy or remove the left eye. And we decided to go with removing the left eye. Ismael is such a joyful kid, always with a smile. He knows he has a fake eye, but he's such a strong kid. Always playing around, laughing. You'll never see him sad. He's doing so great, my kid.
Childhood cancer is not common. It's one of those things we never want to see as pediatricians, but we're always on the lookout for. And Mom trusted me enough to come in, knew that I wouldn't dismiss her concern, that I would take her concern very seriously, and had the trust to follow my instructions afterwards. If she didn't have that trust in me and that trust in AltaMed, she may have just left. They don't know what they're talking about. I don't want to hear bad news. I'm going to go home. But she got care on that recommendation and came back and continued to receive care from AltaMed for herself and her children.
My relationship with Dr. Damikolas has become more than friendly, more personal. He's always there. I remember every time that I will call to make an appointment, she will always just say, come over, we'll make time for you. She's always there with my kids. She has become more than a doctor to us.
Having a primary care provider is one of the best things we can do for our children, for ourselves, and for our health. You get to establish a relationship with a provider that knows you, your family history and medical history, and can help you make some of the best choices for your health.
I'm just thankful with Dr. Damikolas, AltaMed, because without them, my kid, I don't know what would have happened, but they took care of him and saved his eyesight.